So let's talk a little bit about Graceland. We're not going to get to see it until what, May?
May, I think the end of
Premiering in
May.
May.
Yeah.
It's created by Jeff Easton, who created White Collar.
That's right.
Matt Bomer's TV show. So tell me about it.
It's really an interesting show. I think at the outset people may think it's a procedural cop show, but it's really not. It's much more character driven, and I think this is the first time that USA is kind of breaking into long arcs instead of just one episode arcs.
Right, okay.
We're really doing season-long arcs,
Nice.
which also helps because we're playing undercover agents. So you really can't naturally and realistically get undercover with a case in one episode. So they're really giving us time. But it's I play this guy Mike Warren, and I'm fresh out of the FBI Academy, and I kind of, you find out in the first episode that I graduated top of my class, and I'm book smart, and I think that I'm going into this. I think that I'm going right into DC, kind of on track for, upper FBI management, and then I get thrown out to this safe house in Southern California with all these other people and other agencies, and then I find out that my training officer, who I think is this legend, as they talk about him in Quantico, is he's kind of changed into a stoner, slacker, hippie kind of guy, and just off the path, and so I kind of have to navigate, and I don't know why I'm out there, and I don't want to give anything away, but at the end of the first episode, there's a big reveal of why I'm out there, and as everything kind of goes, basically, what's really cool about my character is a lot of people say things about me, especially early on in the season, but I don't really say anything about myself, so things are not exactly what they seem, which is always a lot of fun.
That's a good teaser for me.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be a good.
It's really good. And
summer show for us to.
It's summer show, and it's
into.
also the interesting thing I think is that it's really, it's this dichotomy between this great, funny family relationship, dysfunctional family that we have all these agents living in this safe house, but then it's also a darker show for USA. It's in the sense that it's really realistic, and the situations that we get in undercover are very, very dangerous and very stark and realistic. And so it's kind of this interesting element of this family life at home versus this terrible life outside. And I think that's where, Graceland, it's a kind of a heady thing, but this house is our land of grace. It's the land that we can find comfort and respite from our crazy job.